is a ritual rooted, believe it or not, in the Constitution and a staple of our modern political era. The President of the United States in the House of Representatives telling the nation, Congress, members of his cabinet, Supreme Court justices, the state of our union. Spoiler alert, the State of the Union is always good and sure to improve if the President gets his way. Now, here's the Constitution part. Article 2, Section 3 says the President, quote, shall from time to time give to the Congress information of the State of the Union and recommend to their consideration such measures as he shall judge necessary and expedient. That phrase from time to time has evolved, as much in America has. It now means just one thing: every year. Another evolution: how the country, not just Congress, receives the address. In December of 1923, President Calvin Coolidge became the first to give his annual message to Congress on radio. What's kind of funny about that, Coolidge's nickname was Silent Cal. President Harry Truman marked the next mass media milestone, becoming the first to deliver a State of the Union on network television, the year 1947. And you know if it's on TV, well, it just simply has to have a brand name. That's when this address officially became State of the Union. 50 years later, President Bill Clinton's 1997 address was the first one ever carried over something called the Internet. It was considered sort of a gimmick at the time, the Internet, not the speech. Before mass media, of course, there was widespread reading. That's what Congress and the country did, read the President's remarks. For more than 100 years, that was true. Now, there's one notable exception to that. In January of 1981, President Jimmy Carter, bitter over his defeat to Ronald Reagan, wrote a State of the Union address stuffed with the accomplishments of his 4 years in office, and also a laundry list of policy recommendations, as if Reagan, the new and incoming president, would not have big and different ideas of his own, which of course he did. That Carter written address ran, if you can believe it, 33,667 words. And if Carter had read it, it would have taken, by some estimates, more than 4 hours. The longest speakers, President Clinton and Donald Trump hold the record for the 5 longest addresses. Clinton's longest in 2000, his last as president, ran 1 hour, 28 minutes, 49 seconds. Trump's longest in 2019 ran 1 hour, 22 minutes, 25 seconds.